suggest that he can answer this one first. The Board of Supervisors just approved a multi-million-dollar project for the use of a sidewalk from Jackson Creek east along Route 33 to Stingray Point Marina. The approval of this project occurred without any analysis. Does that make sense to you, as a prudent use of taxpayer dollars without analysis?
I wonder where all those questions come from, but I can tell you, we had public hearing on that 8 years ago. I mean, not 8 years ago, but Chip Hope was on the board at that time. And we had a public hearing down at the Maritimes and went over everything. And, I think people put out questions that, that's not true. Put it that way. But I'm going to just let you know, it's grant money that's going to be there. Like, I think it's going to be like 2.8, but you got to think about it. I know grant money is taxpayer money, but that grant money is going to go somewhere else instead of Middlesex County. And our job is health, safety, and welfare. It will make that stretch of land safer for residents, because if anybody go down there, if you don't know, you drop off in the ditch. So, and that's what it is. You got to think about the safety of our citizens. That's one thing we got to remind us on that, and to let people know that. And if you're saying that's ways to take taxpayer dollars and somebody get killed down there, it's not worth it. I'm just telling you. The grant money is good for that situation, because if it may go to another county, if they have benefit in another county, when it won't benefit Middlesex. So, and it's a 20/80 match. So I'm just letting you know, it has been going on for a while. It's not nothing that just come up overnight and hasn't been studied, because we had town hall meetings about it. And I'm just letting you know that for safety issues, and if nobody believes it, go down there, and when you go to Stingray Point and head down that way, it's a drop off, and it can do it in phases. And when we had a meeting, they talked about if you get it 1 year, they want to complete the phases. So that question, I don't know where you got it from, but you got to get all the facts.
Mr. Evans?
Reverend, I'm not going to raise my voice.
I talk loud, sorry.
That's okay.
I just talk loud. I just talk loud.
So the grant was $2.5 million. VDOT said that the county had to kick in another $625,000. VDOT's estimate for the project is 3.5. That doesn't get you to 3.5. There's another $375,000 delta to get you there. Once you meet that 3.5 estimate, VDOT's already said they doubt that we'll meet that budget. So that means, according to this deal, and according to what was discussed on September 12th at the Board of Supervisors meeting, any money over that budget, you're on the hook for it. So you've effectively agreed to spend $1.5 million of taxpayer money. And by the way, when Lee McKnight with VDOT made the presentation, when he started the presentation, he said, option 1 is this, and he started to describe it. But he said, you guys the board doesn't have enough information to vote on this option. So I don't expect a vote tonight. And then he said, option 2 is this, what I just described to you. At the completion of his comments, the board votes unanimously to approve option 2. So they didn't look at all the options. They didn't hold a town hall meeting relevant to the numbers we're talking about on September 12th. And they didn't put it to a referendum. They effectively, if you assume that every person in Middlesex County is paying their fair taxes, they effectively took $138 from each one of us for a sidewalk that doesn't connect to anything in a part of the town that they didn't even do a foot traffic study. So they can't even tell you how many people go down that roadway, if any. But what they will tell you is it's a safety issue, and if we build it, people will use it. That to me is not the definition of a safety issue, and I've been a safety engineer for 35 years.
Thank you, sir.